Hey, how you doing today? I am Tequila Coleman. In today's video, we're going to answer one of our God ordained spouse questions she sent in. So here's the question. Hello, Miss Tequila. I found your channel a few months ago and it has been very helpful. I'm hoping you can help me as I'm a bit suspicious, for a lack of better word. My God ordained prodigal spouse and I have been separated since 2021. When we separated, I came under heavy witchcraft attacks, and during 2022, I was attacked in many various ways from various persons, including the counterfeit he is with now. I lived the latter part of 2022 in fear because almost every day I had nausea and headaches. I was depressed, had insects attacking me, etc. On December the 8th, God gave me a dream when a counterfeit was exposed to my prodigal, myself, and everyone in my prodigal's life regarding her witchcraft. I specifically remember seeing dates going back to 2021, which was around the time that I started to experience attacks. I was happy for this dream and came into agreement with it, like you taught us. However, I was still fearful and prayed every day against witchcraft attacks. I traveled for the holidays and I was so consumed by fear that she would attack me on vacation that I was a bit paranoid. However, on December 28th, I had a dream where I was being harassed by her, and I'm not sure what happened, but I slapped her hard across her face and she fell down. When she fell down, she burst her face, and I left her lying in a pool of blood. She was not dead, but did not move from lying in the pool of blood. And I remember myself going to tell my prodigal and his mother what happened between us because I was tired of being harassed and them not seeing her for who she really was. I also got the feeling in the dream that they believe me because they know that I keep to myself a lot and know that I would not have slapped her unless I was defending myself. When I woke up, I felt a sense of peace in the sense that I need no longer be afraid of her or her attacks. And later that same day, a pastor I follow posted Isaiah 54:17, and it was almost like confirmation for me. Ever since that day, I felt more confident and not as fearful and not as depressed as the attacks have stopped. Does this mean that my husband's counterfeit has stopped her witchcraft on me, although she is still with my husband? I'm a bit suspicious about this, honestly. Thank you for your help. All right, so thank you for sending in your question. To answer your question, does this mean that your husband's counterfeit has stopped her witchcraft on you, although she is still with your husband? Um, Counterfeits, they will stop for a period of time and then they will pick it back up again. Okay, so and also know, even when the counterfeit has stopped with their witchcraft attack, it's someone else who's also sending witchcraft attacks your way as well. So you have to always stay on your post. You have to always, stay on guard, making sure you have that armor on, making sure you don't break the hedge of protection that the Lord has placed around you. Okay. Now, I need to point out a few things because um, we don't fear witchcraft attacks. Okay, you don't have to live in fear. When you find out the counterfeit is, doing witchcraft on you, you don't got to fear that. You have to get understanding. Proverbs chapter 26, verse 2 saying, the curse causeless shall not come. So the enemy can't just attack your life just because. No, he gotta have a reason. So the counterfeit, whenever the counterfeit attempt to perform black magic on you, whenever they attempt to send curses your way, spells your way, evil spirits your way, they gotta have a reason in order for it to affect or attack your life. Okay, if they have no reason, then they can't put it on you. Okay, so what we understand is, now I know I don't have to fear, right, this counterfeit attacking me when I'm out on a vacation. Okay, because your focus now should be on making sure you have all doors closed to the enemy, right? When it talk about it, the curse cause it shall not come, the enemy needs a reason to come in and attack you. So if you fornicate, you just gave the enemy a reason to attack you with witchcraft. Okay, If you are operating in unforgiveness, that's another reason the enemy could come in and attack your life. If you are operating in idolatry, okay, you just gave the enemy a reason, right? If you are, watching pornography or masturbating in private, you just gave the enemy another reason to come in and attack your life. Do you get what I'm saying here? So when we understand the enemy can't just come in and attack us, no, he got to have permission. He got to have a legal right to send this stuff into our life and attack our life. Okay, so and let me say this: the counterfeit is still with your husband. So I will always assume that the counterfeit is still going to shoot. The counterfeit is going to be a counterfeit. Okay, the counterfeit showed you who they are. So just go ahead and believe that this is what this counterfeit does. They operate in witchcraft, and even though you might not feel the attacks as heavy now, just understand when your husband start pulling away from her, she gonna pick back up. So you have to stay on your guard. You have to always stay on your post, praying against these things so that it don't take effect, and also making sure these doors are closed to the enemy. Okay, so don't fear, because when you live in fear, when you are paranoid, when you are operating in suspicion, these are doors you are having wide open. You're basically telling the enemy, come on in here and attack me. So, because scripture say, I didn't give you the spirit of fear, right? Fear is a spirit that is sent from the kingdom of darkness. So do not fear. All throughout the Bible, God is telling us, do not fear. Be strong and courageous in the Lord, right? So that's what you want to do. You want to, be strong. You want to be courageous, right? You want to be bold, right? In the Lord. So, like I said, get understanding and knowing that the curse causeless shall not come. This counterfeit, she could throw whatever she want to throw at you. But as long as you are living right, as long as you are operating in obedience, as long as you are living a pure, a purified life, um, and you're forgiving those who have hurt you in the past, you just really living right. The enemy can't attack you. Okay, he can't just attack you. And counterfeits will know this. Counterfeits know when their witchcraft attacks is not taking effect on a particular person. This is when they begin to increase their attack. This is when they begin to, they try to find other ways on how to attack you, because they understand, they have gotten the revelation. Okay, I can't attack this person because they living right. They got all the doors closed to the enemy, so I can't. None of my spells or cursing can take effect on their life. So now I got to find another way in, right? So just understand, as long as you are living right, as long as you have all the doors closed to the enemy, no matter what this counterfeit sends your way, it would not touch you. Okay? But make sure you have that door to fear closed. Okay? Don't operate in fear. Operate by faith. All right? So that is it. I am Tequila Coleman. I'll talk to you all real soon. Take care.